Welcome back to Nickel Coin PK, the channel where forgotten pennies and old pocket change can turn into life-changing discoveries. Today, we're taking a closer look at 5 Lincoln wheat pennies that may appear dirty, worn, and completely ordinary, but hidden behind that rough condition could be incredible value. These coins spent decades in circulation, passing through countless hands, yet some of them are now worth thousands of dollars to serious collectors. One of the pennies on today's list sold for a price so shocking that even experienced coin experts couldn't believe it. That's what makes rare coin collecting so exciting. Sometimes the most valuable treasures are the ones people ignore every single day. So before you spend another old penny or leave the coin jar collecting dust, make sure you watch until the end, because one of these rare wheat pennies could already be hiding in your home right now. Let's dive in, and if you enjoy learning about valuable coins and hidden treasures, don't forget to subscribe to Nickel Coin PK so you never miss another amazing coin discovery. First, coin number 1, the 1953 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark. Hidden inside old coin albums, family collections, and forgotten jars of loose change, this historic penny has become a symbol of opportunity for people searching for valuable wheat pennies with rising collector demand. A 1953 wheat penny in extra fine condition instantly stands out because it combines beautiful detail, historical importance, and strong market interest all in one small copper coin. What may seem like an ordinary old penny could actually become a highly desired collectible in today's competitive rare coin market. The story of the 1953 Lincoln wheat penny begins during a fascinating era in American history. The United States was experiencing rapid economic growth, expanding suburbs, and booming businesses as millions of coins moved through daily commerce across the nation. At the Philadelphia Mint, huge numbers of Lincoln wheat pennies were produced without a mint mark and released into circulation. These coins traveled through grocery stores, gas stations, restaurants, and city streets while becoming part of everyday American life. Decades later, surviving examples remain treasured reminders of a powerful period in America's history. The design of the Lincoln wheat penny remains one of the most iconic and respected coin designs ever created in the United States. The front of the coin proudly displays Abraham Lincoln, one of the most admired presidents in American history, while the reverse features the legendary wheat stalk design surrounding the words 1 cent. Because this coin was struck in Philadelphia, it carries no mint mark beneath the date, and collectors instantly recognize that detail as part of the coin's classic identity within the wheat penny series. One of the most exciting things about the 1953 wheat penny is the beauty found in extra fine condition examples. Coins in extra fine condition often retain strong wheat lines, visible hair detail on Lincoln's portrait, and attractive surfaces that make the design stand out clearly. Collectors highly value coins with this level of preservation because they offer both historical age and impressive visual appeal. An extra fine 1953 penny feels like a surviving piece of American history that still carries much of its original beauty despite decades of circulation. The collector demand surrounding Lincoln wheat pennies has exploded over recent years as more people discover how exciting rare coin hunting can become. Videos showing valuable pennies selling for astonishing amounts have inspired millions to search through their old change and inherited collections. The 1953 wheat penny continues gaining popularity because collectors appreciate post-war wheat pennies with strong condition and originality. Every year, more collectors enter the hobby searching for quality Lincoln cents from the 1950s, creating even stronger demand in the market. Another major reason collectors remain fascinated by the 1953 wheat penny is the possibility of hidden minting varieties and rare characteristics. Some wheat pennies contain doubled lettering, unusual strike details, die cracks, or other features that can significantly increase collector interest and value. Because of this possibility, collectors carefully inspect every 1953 penny they encounter using magnification and bright light. Even a coin that appears ordinary at first glance can suddenly become an exciting discovery when rare details are revealed. The auction market for Lincoln Wheat Pennies remains extremely active because collectors around the world continue competing for attractive historic examples. Coins with strong dates, original surfaces, and extra fine detail often attract impressive attention from buyers. While ordinary circulated examples may carry modest prices, exceptional pieces with rare varieties or beautiful eye appeal can achieve far stronger values in auctions. The 1953 Wheat Penny continues benefiting from this powerful collector demand because it represents a respected era in the Wheat Penny series. Another factor increasing excitement around the 1953 Wheat Penny is the reality that authentic wheat pennies are becoming harder to locate every year. Many coins from the 1950s have already disappeared into private collections, while others were lost or damaged over decades of use. Surviving examples in extra fine condition now carry even greater importance because collectors understand these coins are limited pieces of American history that cannot be replaced. The shrinking supply continues pushing collector interest higher with every passing year. For collectors hoping to discover valuable 1953 wheat pennies, careful observation is extremely important. Coins with clear dates, strong lettering, natural color, and untouched surfaces usually attract the most attention in the market. Magnification can sometimes reveal exciting hidden features such as doubling or unique die varieties. Collectors also strongly prefer original coins because authenticity plays a major role in today's rare coin market. Even one small detail can transform a beautiful extra fine wheat penny into a remarkable collector treasure. The future of the 1953 Lincoln Wheat Penny continues looking incredibly bright as collector demand keeps expanding across the world. These coins are far more than simple 1-cent pieces. They represent history, nostalgia, treasure hunting, and the exciting possibility of hidden value. Somewhere right now, another beautiful 1953 wheat penny in extra fine condition may still be waiting quietly inside an old jar or forgotten collection, ready to surprise the next person who discovers it. That possibility keeps collectors searching every single day, because in the world of rare coins, one small copper penny can still become an unforgettable treasure with extraordinary collector appeal and remarkable value. Next up, the 1943 Lincoln steel penny without a mint mark. This unusual wartime coin has become one of the most recognized and talked about pennies in American history, and even today, collectors continue searching through old jars, family collections, and forgotten boxes, hoping to uncover one of these historic pieces. A black circulated 1943 steel penny may appear old and worn at first glance, but to experienced collectors, it represents a fascinating connection to World War II and a coin with incredible collector demand in today's market. What looks like an ordinary old steel cent could actually become an exciting collectible with remarkable value potential. The story of the 1943 steel penny begins during one of the most dramatic periods in American history. World War II had created enormous demand for copper because the metal was needed for military supplies, ammunition, and wartime equipment. To support the war effort, the United States Mint made a historic decision to temporarily stop producing copper pennies in 1943. Instead, pennies were struck using zinc-coated steel, creating a completely different appearance from the traditional bronze Lincoln cents Americans were used to seeing. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these steel pennies without a mint mark, and those coins quickly became unforgettable pieces of wartime history. The design of the 1943 Lincoln steel penny remained faithful to the classic wheat penny style that collectors still admire today. The front of the coin proudly displays the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse features the famous wheat stalk design surrounding the words 1 cent. Unlike normal copper pennies, however, the steel composition gave the coin a silver appearance when first released into circulation. Over decades of use, many examples developed darker gray and black surfaces that now give surviving coins a dramatic and historic look, highly appreciated by collectors around the world. One of the most fascinating things about black circulated 1943 steel pennies is the powerful sense of authenticity they carry. These coins survived through one of the most important periods in world history, passing through the hands of Americans during wartime. The darkened surfaces and circulated appearance create a rugged historic character that many collectors deeply admire. Every worn edge and faded detail tells a story of survival through decades of American life, making these coins feel more like historical artifacts than ordinary pocket change. The collector demand for the 1943 steel penny has remained incredibly strong for generations because this coin is instantly recognizable even outside the coin collecting community. Many people who know very little about coins still recognize the famous steel penny because of its unusual appearance and wartime background. This wide recognition has created constant market interest, and collectors continue competing for attractive examples with strong historical character. As more people enter the rare coin hobby every year, demand for authentic wartime coins, like the 1943 steel cent, continues growing rapidly. One of the biggest reasons collectors remain fascinated by the 1943 steel penny is the possibility of discovering rare minting mistakes connected to this famous year. Some rare bronze 1943 pennies accidentally struck during the steel cent transition became legendary in the coin world and eventually sold for astonishing amounts at auctions. Because of that incredible history, collectors carefully inspect every 1943 penny they encounter, hoping to uncover something extraordinary. Even ordinary black circulated steel cents receive close attention because hidden varieties and unusual details can still increase collector excitement dramatically. The auction market for 1943 steel pennies continues showing powerful collector interest, especially for coins with original surfaces, visible details, and authentic circulated character. Coins connected to wartime history remain extremely popular because they represent far more than simple currency. They symbolize sacrifice, resilience, and one of the most important chapters in American history. While common circulated examples may hold moderate values, rare varieties and exceptional pieces can achieve impressive prices in today's competitive rare coin market. Another reason the 1943 steel penny remains highly desirable is because it represents a unique moment in United States mint history that can never truly be repeated. The wartime steel composition lasted for only a short period, making these pennies instantly historic and different from all other Lincoln cents. Every surviving steel penny serves as a reminder of America's industrial strength and wartime determination during the 1940s. That powerful historical connection gives these coins emotional value that continues driving collector demand higher every year. For collectors searching for valuable 1943 steel pennies, careful examination is extremely important. A strong visible date, original surfaces, and authentic steel composition are all major factors that increase collector interest. Magnification can help reveal unusual strike characteristics, doubling, or other minting features hidden within the design. Collectors also strongly value originality, meaning black circulated examples with natural agging often attract more attention than heavily cleaned coins. Even a heavily circulated steel cent can become a prized collectible when it preserves genuine historical character. The future of the 1943 Lincoln steel penny continues looking incredibly bright as more collectors enter the hobby, and interest in historic American coins keeps expanding worldwide. These coins are much more than 1-cent pieces. They represent history, survival, wartime sacrifice, treasure hunting, and the thrilling dream of hidden value. Somewhere right now, another black circulated 1943 steel penny may still be waiting inside a forgotten collection, ready to surprise the next person who recognizes its importance. That possibility keeps collectors searching every single day, because in the world of rare coins, one small wartime steel penny can still become an unforgettable treasure with extraordinary collector appeal and remarkable value. Next up, the 1952 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny. Hidden inside old jars, forgotten family collections, and vintage coin albums, this historic penny has become one of the most admired wheat pennies from the 1950s. A beautiful red circulated 1952 penny instantly catches the eye because collectors love coins that still display traces of their original bright copper color even after decades of circulation. What may appear to be an ordinary old cent could actually become a highly valuable collectible in today's booming rare coin market. The story of the 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny begins during an exciting period in American history. The United States was experiencing rapid economic growth, expanding suburbs and booming industries after World War II. Millions of pennies moved through stores, restaurants, gas stations, and businesses every day as the country entered a powerful new era of prosperity. At the Denver Mint, workers produced the famous 1952 Wheat Penny that would later become highly respected among collectors. Today, surviving examples remain important reminders of America's post-war strength and economic success. The design of the Lincoln Wheat Penny remains one of the most iconic coin designs ever created by the United States Mint. The front proudly features Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected leaders in American history, while the reverse side displays the legendary wheat stalk design surrounding the words 1 cent. The small D mint mark beneath the date instantly identifies the coin as a Denver Mint issue, adding another layer of appeal for collectors who enjoy collecting mint mark varieties from the Wheat Penny series. One of the most exciting things about the 1952 Wheat Penny is the attractive red color found on certain circulated examples. Coins that maintain traces of their original red copper surfaces after decades of circulation are especially admired because they preserve much of their original beauty and shine. Collectors know that red copper surfaces are highly desirable in the coin world because they create strong eye appeal and make the coin look vibrant even with age. A red circulated wheat penny carries a perfect combination of history, originality, and visual beauty that instantly increases collector interest. Collector demand for Lincoln Wheat Pennies has exploded over recent years as millions of people discover the excitement of treasure hunting through old coins. Stories of rare pennies selling for astonishing amounts at auctions have inspired collectors everywhere to search through old jars and inherited collections. The 1952 penny continues benefiting from this growing popularity because collectors strongly value older Denver Mint wheat pennies with attractive surfaces and original color. Every year, more collectors enter the hobby searching for quality coins from the classic wheat penny era. Another major reason collectors remain fascinated by the 1952 wheat penny is the possibility of hidden minting varieties and unusual features. Coin experts know that some wheat pennies contain doubled lettering, die cracks, or striking abnormalities that can dramatically increase collector value. Because of this possibility, every 1952 penny receives careful attention under magnification from collectors hopping to discover something extraordinary. Even circulated examples can suddenly become exciting treasures when rare details are uncovered hidden within the design. The rare coin auction market remains incredibly active because collectors worldwide continue competing for historic Lincoln Wheat Pennies with strong eye appeal and originality. Coins with visible details, natural red color, and attractive surfaces often attract impressive attention from buyers. While ordinary circulated examples may carry modest values, exceptional pieces with rare varieties or outstanding condition can achieve far stronger prices. The 1952 penny continues gaining momentum in the collector market because it represents a respected era in the Wheat Penny series with lasting historical importance. Another reason demand remains high is because authentic wheat pennies are becoming more difficult to locate every year. Many coins from the 1950s have already disappeared into private collections, while others were lost or damaged over decades of use. Surviving examples with attractive red color now hold even greater importance because collectors understand these coins are becoming increasingly scarce in the marketplace. Every original red circulated wheat penny represents a surviving piece of American history that can never truly be replaced. For collectors hopping to discover valuable 1952 wheat pennies, careful observation is extremely important. A strong visible date, clear mint mark, and natural red surfaces can dramatically increase collector interest. Magnification can help reveal hidden doubling or unusual strike characteristics that add excitement and value. Collectors also strongly prefer coins with untouched original surfaces because authenticity remains one of the most respected qualities in rare coin collecting. Even one small detail can transform a beautiful wheat penny into a highly desired collectible. The future of the 1952 D. Lincoln wheat penny continues looking incredibly bright as collector demand keeps expanding around the world. These coins are far more than simple 1-cent pieces. They represent history, nostalgia, treasure hunting, and the exciting possibility of hidden value all at once. Somewhere right now, another beautiful red circulated 1952 D. Wheat penny may still be resting quietly inside an old collection, waiting to surprise the next collector who recognizes its true importance. That possibility keeps collectors searching every day, because in the world of rare coins, one small copper penny can still become an unforgettable treasure with extraordinary collector appeal and remarkable market value. Next up, the 1942 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark. Hidden inside old jars, family collections, and forgotten boxes of loose change, this historic penny has become one of the most admired coins from the early 1940s. A 1942 wheat penny in extra fine condition instantly stands out because it combines beautiful detail, strong collector demand, and powerful historical importance. What may appear to be a small old copper coin could actually become a prized collectible with impressive market value in today's booming rare coin auctions. The story of the 1942 Lincoln wheat penny begins during one of the most dramatic periods in American history. The United States had entered World War II, and the entire nation was preparing for enormous changes in industry, manufacturing, and daily life. During this historic time, millions of Lincoln wheat pennies were produced at the Philadelphia Mint and released into circulation across America. Because the coin was struck in Philadelphia, it carries no mint mark beneath the date, a detail collectors immediately recognize. These pennies traveled through stores, train stations, restaurants, and military communities while becoming part of everyday wartime life. The design of the Lincoln wheat penny remains one of the greatest coin designs ever created in the United States. The front proudly displays the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, symbolizing leadership, strength, and unity during difficult times in American history. On the reverse side, the classic wheat stalk design surrounding the words 1 cent gives the coin its legendary identity, loved by collectors around the world. Even decades later, the wheat penny design continues standing as one of the most respected and recognizable designs in American coin collecting. One of the biggest reasons collectors admire the 1942 wheat penny is because extra fine condition examples still display impressive detail and beauty. Coins in extra fine condition often retain strong wheat lines, visible hair details on Lincoln's portrait, and attractive surfaces that preserve the original charm of the design. Collectors highly value coins with this level of preservation because they represent both historical survival and visual appeal. An extra fine 1942 penny feels like a real piece of wartime America frozen in time. The collector demand for Lincoln wheat pennies has exploded over recent years as more people discover the excitement of rare coin hunting. Stories of valuable pennies selling for huge amounts at auctions have inspired millions of people to search through old collections, hoping to uncover hidden treasure. The 1942 wheat penny continues gaining popularity because collectors strongly value pre-war and wartime Lincoln cents with strong originality and attractive condition. Every year, more collectors enter the market searching for coins from the historic 1940s era. Another reason collectors remain fascinated by the 1942 wheat penny is the possibility of hidden minting varieties and unusual features. Some wheat pennies became famous because of doubled lettering, die cracks, and rare striking characteristics that dramatically increased their value in the collector market. Because of this possibility, Collectors carefully inspect every 1942 penny they encounter using magnification and bright light. Even ordinary-looking coins can suddenly become exciting discoveries when hidden details appear within the design. The rare coin auction market remains extremely active because collectors around the world continue competing for attractive Lincoln Wheat pennies with strong detail and original surfaces. Coins from the wartime era remain especially desirable because they connect directly to one of the most unforgettable periods in American history. While standard circulated examples may carry moderate values, exceptional pieces in extra fine condition with outstanding eye appeal can attract far stronger attention from buyers. The 1942 Wheat penny continues benefiting from this rising collector demand and market excitement. Another important reason for the growing popularity of the 1942 Wheat penny is the simple fact that older wheat pennies are becoming harder to find every year. Many coins from the 1940s have already been lost, damaged, or permanently stored inside private collections. Surviving examples in extra fine condition now hold even greater importance because collectors understand these coins are limited pieces of American history that can never be recreated again. The shrinking supply continues pushing collector interest higher with every passing year. For collectors hoping to discover valuable 1942 wheat pennies, careful observation is extremely important. A strong visible date, clear lettering, and original surfaces can greatly increase collector interest and market value. Magnification may reveal exciting details such as doubling or unusual strike patterns hidden within the coin. Collectors also strongly prefer untouched coins because originality remains one of the most respected qualities in rare coin collecting. Even one small detail can transform a beautiful wheat penny into a highly desired collectible treasure. The future of the 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny continues looking incredibly bright as collector demand keeps growing across the world. These coins are much more than simple 1-cent pieces. They represent history, survival, nostalgia, and the exciting dream of hidden treasure. Somewhere right now, another beautiful 1942 wheat penny in extra fine condition may still be resting quietly inside an old collection, waiting to surprise the next collector who discovers it. That possibility keeps collectors searching every single day, because in the world of rare coins, one small copper penny can still become an unforgettable treasure with extraordinary collector appeal and remarkable value.